Hi, this is Matthew Taschereau from the Political Bouillon. I'm here with Jean-Luc Taschereau from the Mental Illness Foundation, and we're here to talk to you guys about Suicide Prevention Week. So what is Suicide Prevention Week, and what does it mean for students?
Yes, Matthew. Suicide Prevention Week is an opportunity to discuss about suicide. Why is it important? Well, because we're talking about 3 suicides per day in Quebec for population in general, also about 1,100 suicides per year. Suicide is important to talk about it because you've got to understand that between 5 to 10% of students will suffer from depression at any given time. Why do I talk about depression? Because there's a very, very clear link between suicide and depression. As a matter of fact, between 85 to 90% of any cases of suicides are linked to depression.
And what are the signs of depression?
Well, the signs of depression is very important first to consider that there's a difference between feeling depressed and suffering from depression. Depression is something that is lasting in time. We were talking about something at least that will last at least 2 weeks first. Second, what are the specific signs that one has to look for? Well, actually, you've got to look for a combination of signs, not a given sign in particular. Being withdrawn, loss of interest for those things that are of interest for you normally, loss of appetite, loss of sleep, to cry easily, often. These are some of the signs. However, why is it important to talk about suicide and depression? Once again, one of the major handicaps that we're facing with regards to depression and suicide is the fact that 3 out of 4 persons will not seek help. And why is that? Well, because by simply ignorance about depression, by feeling that, well, I will be able to come out of it by myself. Yes, maybe you will, but maybe you won't. And if you seek help, maybe you will come out of it way faster. But also, and more importantly, people will not seek help because of fear. Fear of the reaction from their surrounding. Fear of being seen as weak, being crazy, being rejected, being laughed at. These are the main reasons why people will not seek help.
And what's being done currently in Quebec for suicide prevention?
Well, actually, there's a lot that is being done. Lots of organizations such as ours have different suicide prevention programs. For instance, we have a program that goes through, that meets students in all high school in Quebec. And each year we meet between 50 and 60,000 students, so it is a very important program. There are various initiatives that run through CEGEPs. There have been also a change of attitude towards suicide. 15 years ago, suicide was viewed as something that was inevitable. Mm-hmm. Now we understand that suicide can be prevented because it is linked to depression. And depression can be mastered, could be cured. So this is very important. The media have helped in a sense that they are not really talking about that much about the suicide or the means that are used to accomplish a suicide. This is very, very important.
Very important. Okay.
Yes.
And what can someone do in a case of emergency? They know someone's thinking about it.
Well, so you've got to distinguish. If you believe there's an immediate risk for suicide, do not hesitate. Dial 911. This is the police, but they know what to do. They will they can contact the crisis center to seek help. You can call yourself if it's not really immediate emergency, but if you feel it's coming pretty soon, you could call the suicide prevention help. So the 1-866-APPEL, or so this is one of the ways you can do. You've got to understand that most of the hospitals in Quebec have a psychiatric emergency. Okay. So you can go and see the emergency, you can seek immediate assistance. You can go and visit a CLSC, they can help you. And if there's a case where the person in question does not want to be helped, You could even, through the CLSC, get a court order. They can help you to get a court order within 48 to 72 hours to seek help for that particular person. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much for giving this interview.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank you
nice
for
day.
the opportunity to talk about suicide and depression.
Perfect.